Audio Jungle.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another beautiful morning, Tuesday morning in Arizona, the desert. Hitting you with some Will Smith, some summertime. Mostly because it's hot as fuck here. Not really hot as fuck. It's 91 degrees. It's 91 degrees in Arizona is pleasant. Okay? That's what that shit is. It's not necessarily hot yet. It's not great either. But, anyway, you guys know the drill. My name is Eddie Law, and this is what I got today. So, of course, yesterday, Tony Ferguson on the MMA Hour talking about he wants Nate Diaz next. I mean, yeah, you want to fight Nate Diaz, fine, but to think you're going to knock him out, everyone says they're going to knock a Diaz out, and every time they fucking try, and it never works out. Even McGregor couldn't do it. And McGregor fucking tried, threw the fucking house at Nate Diaz. Nope, no good. Did he knock him down a few times? Sure, give him that. All right? But Tony Ferguson against Nate Diaz, I think would be a jump for that dude. I think that dude would be incredibly surprised at his inability to knock that guy out. I wouldn't say I wouldn't watch it, though. That'd be a sick fight, but Nate's not going to take that fight unless the UFC dishes out a ton of money for it. You know what I mean? And I just don't see it happening. In fact, I see Ferguson Khabib happening way before Nate Diaz gets in there with Ferguson. And personally, I wouldn't want to see Nate against Khabib because that would just be, I mean, do we want to see that? It would just be Khabib with the takedowns and shit. Probably. Who knows? Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. We'll see. But I like to watch the Diaz brothers in fun fights at this point. And I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, well, Nate doesn't deserve a title shot at 155. I don't think he does either, but I think he will get one. Sooner or later, whether it's McGregor, Ferguson, Khabib, somebody, they're going to put him in there because WME likes that money, and they owe a ton of it, and they need it. So, it's what it is. The other stuff going on yesterday, Yoel Romero wants Anderson Silva for the interim title because I listened to the show a little bit yesterday. He was on the MMA Hour, and talking about he wants Anderson Silva, and I was just like, really? You want to kill that dude? Who here I mean, honestly, does anybody actually think Anderson Silva can knock Romero out? Or could beat him? I mean, because I don't see that fight going decision. I think Romero would it'd be a savage knockout, straight up. It'd be insane, I think. And we don't want to see, Anderson Silva in like a Vitor situation where he just gets mauled awfully. Mind you, Romero's not a Kelvin Gastelum's not young enough. But as far as like in his prime and set to do some crazy shit, that's him. What else we got? And then of course Dillon Danis signs with Bellator. And Dillon Danis, first of all, he's known in jiu-jitsu circles, but not as much as he'd like to think he is. All right, like everyone knows him literally only because he's McGregor's training partner. You read every website, every article. McGregor's training partner, Dillon Danis. It's never Dillon Danis, jiu-jitsu, whatever, or Dillon Danis, this weight class. It's always Dillon Danis, McGregor's, jiu-jitsu instructor, jiu-jitsu partner, whatever, training partner, signs with Bellator. That guy's career is getting made off of McGregor. Here's the funny part. That dude also thinks he is McGregor. He dresses like the guy. He talks like the guy. You go on his Twitter, he calls himself Pablo or some shit like that. He's just the weirdest. He's the weirdest fucking type of human being. He, absorbed the entire, everything that is McGregor, he's absorbed. It's fucking weird and completely undeserved. Mind you, everyone said that about McGregor too. So it's kind of in the air as far as whether or not he's going to be anything. He hasn't fought. I don't think he has any fights whatsoever. So Bellator's really signing a project, and they're actually making a habit of this. They've signed quite a few projects at this point. You know what I mean? So, but I think me personally, they're like, look, if he's good, we get ends up being good, we get a good fighter. Ends up being bad, maybe we can get McGregor to come in and just show up at an event, just corner the guy at his fight. And you'll get just a bunch of eyeballs just because McGregor happens to be there. Not to mention, who wouldn't want to see McGregor at Bellator, just at the event, all right? Just chilling at the event or even cornering Dillon Danis, all right? And have Dana White freak the fuck out about it. Because he probably would. Because that's Dana White. Dana White would do that. WME probably do that more than Dana White would. But, what are you going to do? What else went on yesterday? Fucking not a lot in MMA, really. Just a few, a couple of different things here and there. There's a few interviews and, that I listened to on the MMA Hour and a few other articles. Cain Velasquez giving an update on his injury. Basically saying he's still fucked up, but he'll be ready soon. But he says that every fucking time. This is for the gist that I got, just saying. What I want to bring up, I love how Izzy Garcia tweeted out a couple of days ago. I think it might have been yesterday. Yesterday was a long ass day. It might be the day before. It might be Sunday. Anyway, somebody tweeted out. It was Izzy. I know it's Izzy, but he tweeted out about McGregor Mayweather being set for like September. Fucking media, like legit media sources, picked that shit up and ran with it. But my favorite was BlackSportsOnline.com. They picked it up and they ran with it, and then all of a sudden they realized they got trolled big time, and they actually sent out a tweet saying the tweet talking about this is not true. That date has not been set. It's just some troll. Like, dude, like you're informing motherfuckers. Everyone that saw that tweet, okay, every time you see a Helwani tweet, you have to look and see and make sure it's actually Ariel Helwani's Twitter handle. Because if not, it's Izzy Garcia, who is a fucking master troll. He really is. And he's not a troll, like malicious troll, in my opinion. Talking shit about fighters and talking shit about people and shit. He's a troll just to fuck with you because it's funny. It's literally all he does, as far as trolling goes. And, he's a funny guy. People need to just lay off that dude. People get mad at that guy. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like he's a guy that gets, information from other people, tweets it out, and it's wrong. Or is like, a total douchebag writer. Anything like that. So, yeah, I need to chill out with that shit. I think he was working at a podcast, or he was working at a podcast. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, yeah. Update, I guess, because someone was asking me last night on Twitter about my, injuries and stuff. I did have a go into last tournament with a lower back injury and a left knee injury. The lower back is actually getting a lot better. I was able to do 10 squats at 255 pounds, which is actually pretty weak for me. But 10 reps at 255, unbroken, it's not bad. Then I was able to do, a lot of jump rope work and, wall balls, basically squat throwing a 20-pound ball up in the air and then catching it and then going down in the squat and going back up and then pull-ups. So my back did feel sore, but it's not painful, if that makes sense. So making a little bit of headway there. The knee, however, is not getting any better. It really hasn't. It's still really sore every day. I'm wearing a sleeve on it right now. I wear it at work. I don't really wear it when I go do anything else, but at work I wear it because I do move around a little bit, and then try to keep it warm and promote healings with the fucking sleeve package set. So, yeah, that's where we're at with the injury. Still a little questionable for April 9th. Actually, I'm pretty questionable for April 9th because if his knee's not getting any better, I'm not going to get in there where heavyweights or super heavyweights and fucking have it buckle under me trying to get a takedown or trying to sprawl. So it's iffy. I haven't trained in a week. I've been itchy to train. I was supposed to train yesterday, going for a gi class, but I didn't have time. I had to do a bunch of other stuff, and so wasn't able to. Today though, no gi for sure. No gi, and then I'm gonna throw some heavy shit around afterwards. Get some strength in, get some weight cut in. Got to make that 203.5 with the rash guard. So gonna try and make that weight, just in case I am able to fight. So and sometimes when you lose weight, you get lighter. Even on injuries, the less weight on the injury, the better. It might be tolerable enough. But 31 years old, I'm not trying to blow a knee out at this point. You know what I mean? Blowing your knee out at 20, 21, 22, whatever the fuck, is way different than blowing your knee out at 30, 31 like I am right now. So being very cautious with it for sure. What are the people asking me on Twitter about? I can't remember. Shit. Alright, well, sorry about that. I keep forgetting that shit. Anyway, alright, I think the first one I did of these was like 30 minutes long. And that was probably way too long, so I'm going to keep these to about 15 minutes or so. Alright, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. I'm going to keep it about 20 minutes. Oh, for people that are worried that I'm driving and doing video and shit, believe me, I've done this fucking for like 3 years now. I noticed that nobody else was doing it, and so I got this little like makeshift MacGyver ass fucking phone holder, and I just kind of nudge it with my left hand to keep them, because I let it go just shaking the whole time like that. I keep it like this. So people were asking me like, how do you drive like that? Well, like fucking, you just drive, dude. That's it. Don't be an asshole. Keep going. Pay more attention to the road than you do to the camera, and you'll be fine. Look at right now, the freeway's fucking there's quite a bit of traffic right now, so you can kind of go slow. So that's just answering a question someone asked me last night about these shows. All right, what's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, don't forget the MMA Advocates is tomorrow. Myself, Dave Rodriguez, Fred Kirby, Jessica Bacala. What else we got? Still working on details. I know I haven't told anybody. I haven't given details yet or a date on the first of our new shows. We have one for sure, possibly 2 new shows. I'll spoil one of them because you guys have seen it before. The return of the Spanish language MMA show, hopefully. That one's a little tougher to do because it's got to be done right. I'd explain that, but it's kind of a process. So anyway, and then the other one's very exciting. It's very fresh as far as MMA goes. So I think you guys will recognize the format a little bit once we get it going and everything. I'll explain it the week that we do the show. I don't think we'll do it this weekend. We might, depending on time and everything. But if we're able to book people to come on, I give away part of it. We're gonna book people, yeah. But more than likely it'll be next weekend when there's no UFC event, so we can figure out. So it can be easier, I think. And give you guys something to watch when you're not going to be having an event. So keep in mind this weekend's event's the last one for about 3 weeks, I think. The next one's April 8th, which is UFC 210. Daniel Cormier against Anthony Rumble Johnson. Who the fuck knows if we're going to make it to the day? But we'll find out. And that's going to do it. And then people asking me about the tournaments real quick because they asked me about where I'm fighting next. April 9th will be the move. It would be, the fuck are you staring at? Cop? The fuck? Fucking cops around here always stare at you like you did something wrong. Stupid. It always just pisses me off because they around. Okay, I'll explain this because now I'm going to explain the fucking show. In Phoenix, and the area where I live is different than the area where I work, right? I work more west side-ish. I live in the East Valley, which is really nice. But in the West Valley, like, every cop looks at you like you did something wrong already. It's fucking weird. And when I talk to people about it on Twitter, they're like, well, you haven't been to New York where we used to have, stop and frisk. And I'm like, I agreed. One of the reasons I haven't visited New York is because I am easily, I don't know, I think to certain people, most people actually, I'll be a little suspicious looking. I mean, I'm rough around the edges in reality and my personality and everything, but, some people, are afraid of me just because of how I look, so it is what it is. And I believe in, like, New York, I'd be stopping for 5 fucking minutes. It'd be bullshit, but now I believe that's illegal, so maybe one day I'll visit. I have plans to go to Hawaii this summer, which is exciting as fuck, and that's more my speed. Chilled out on the beach, hanging out, drinking a few beers, so hopefully it actually goes down. All right, guys, gotta head out. Again, MMA Advocates tomorrow night. I'll tweet out that link today, and I'll have it rolling so you guys, get reminders and all that shit. Please, please, please subscribe, share the videos. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best, seriously. Loyal. We have the most loyal listeners anywhere. There's no way anyone has better friends on here. And we've been very lucky to meet some really cool people on Twitter. So shout out to the Heel Hook Show. Homie Ash had me on there. I was in there. I was tagged in for my boy Nick from Cage Pages. So shout out to Ash and Nick and the guys at the Heel Hook Show. Thanks for the promo code. I believe I forgot it already. I apologize. So check out Twitter. Go to @TheHeelHookShow and they'll hook you up with a promo code for some sick Spectre stuff. And I'm actually gonna use that shit today because I love that stuff. And of course, you can go to reptheadvocates.com. Let's shout out to Represent. You guys want to get yourself a hat like this, the Nate Diaz stuff, the Nate Diaz collection stuff. They got some cool, they got some sick shit coming out real soon. Like, keep an eye out and have reptheadvocates.com ready to go because you're going to want to get yourself some of this shit for sure. I'm getting myself a few things for sure as soon as they come out. So, that's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Again, reptheadvocates.com, crossroadsmma.com. Follow me at Elaw31. And, we'll catch you guys later. Everyone have a good day. And, don't do nothing stupid. See ya.